no, she's in shaders. And you know what that means? That means I have a ridiculous amount of stuff to show you guys that I've done in between episodes, and I have to show you in pretty shaders, because otherwise it'll look a little underwhelming. And you might be wondering, Cass, why are you no longer in diamond armor? Well, that's funny. That's a really funny story, isn't it, dog, that I don't remember the name of? And also, where the heck did this leg hoe come from? So many questions, so little answers. Well, don't worry, I am here to answer all of your questions. What are you doing up there? First of all, I lost all of my enchanted diamond tools. These are all new. Enchanted armor and my elytra whenever I decided to go mining, and I wanted to mend one of my pickaxes, but my armor was taking all of the XP. So for half a second, I take off my armor to pick up the XP, and suddenly a friggin' skeleton drops from a higher up cave with a power bow, shoots me in the face, I fly back into lava and die instantly, losing everything. I can't even be mad. It was just so perfect. I lied. I can be mad. So since then, I went completely haywire trying to get enchantment books and decided I'm just gonna go ahead and start working on the villager trading hall. And when I say working on it, I went a little freaking crazy. So this is my completely inconspicuous, definitely not a torture chamber villager hall. Basically, I trade, or I continue to place the lector down and the villagers in here and breed them and try to get good enchantments, and then I push them in here, shove them over to where this railway system goes. I have to flick this so that they go straight. Flick it again so they go straight. Go into here, meet our Mr. Zombie friend that I don't have the name for. Then they come out of this section, go around into here, and then they are healed by me, their healer creator person. And then I flick this lever, bring them back, and put them in their spots in the trading hall. Super cool, snazzy. I came up with all of this by myself. I know it's been done before, but I am so proud of it. But it is safe to say I am absolutely tired of villagers, so we are not touching them this episode at all. I will get all my gear back over time between episodes, but I still have some catching up to do for you guys. So if you do this, you see that we have quite a few members added to our kingdom. We have 10. We are at the max, the current max. All of them are friends that I've known for a year or a little bit longer, or even a little bit shorter, but they're all people that I can trust to not destroy things in the kingdom. I'm sorry if you wanted to join. I gotta be completely safe that nothing that I'm working on gets absolutely annihilated. But it has been a lot of fun. They have been going ham. So they're all boys, and they're all stupid, you know, as boys are. Sorry, Dio. And they've made this completely really cool, super epic man cave while I've been on stream working, slaving away for the villagers. And they came and made this cool place. It's really nice. I love it. They're all mostly PvPers, so they already have Netherite, completely shown me up. But one of my good friends, Espel, who has never built things ever, he just doesn't build, put away his sword and picked up building blocks and took this design from online and threw it down in here, and he's making a bakery, and he just wants to be a gentle, happy bakery farmer boy, and I am all for it. So while it doesn't seem like a lot of work or a lot has changed, I am telling you that thing has taken me 2 full, like, in-person days. It is a nightmare, but I'm getting through it. I've learned why people hate villagers so much. This is my first time making a trading hall, and oh my god, it is terrible. Complaining aside, it is time to get into the video. Today we are going to work on the horse stables. I need to knock this out so that we can finally move on from this entire area and go start on the castle. So we're going to do that today. We're going to finish the horse stables, and I'm going to go ahead and start moving over there. I need to set up like a tent or something in that area so I can bring materials and not have to come back and forth so much. But I am ready to get started on this castle. So what better way to show your power than having a big castle? Also, before I forget, we made another alliance. The leaders of Ardonia approached me with a question of alliance. So yeah, we did that. And here's a clip from that. Okay, so we're starting another alliance, this time with Ardonia. Karoma is the leader of them, so super excited. I've prepared a box. Also, all these guys he's part of my kingdom, and there's a few other people that are part of it. I've prepared this box, and it's the same kind of book that I did for the other crew, except for them. And so yeah, I think it's a pretty good box, and we're pretty distant, as in not really neighbors, but it'll be fun. We'll be good friends. I think it's a worthwhile investment. And here's a clip of us dancing to Pig Step. got a confession to make. I'm no longer poor. Yeah. Now I know what you're thinking. This is a so I did a little mining meme. I swear I didn't get any of this. Nope. Nope. I'm just gonna be quite honest with you. I mined maybe 8 pieces of ancient debris on my own. Yep. This was a gift. Well, it wasn't a gift, it was a trade. I traded a bunch of books, enough to make a full G set from our villager farm, and in return, one of our nation members gave me all the netherite. Not him. He spent multiple days just mining netherite. What was that? Y'all saw that too, right? What was that, Dio? What? And so, in return for me giving him all the books, he gave me enough ingots to make a set. So I have a set now, and 2 tools. I'm working on the rest. So yeah, sorry, it happened all between episodes, and it looks really sus, but hey, you take my word for it, okay? With that said, I'm gonna go ahead and get done with this stable. I got pretty distracted between the last clip and this one, considering that it's been an entire week since the last clip was filmed. Also, the door's missing. So I'm gonna crack on to the stable that I said I was gonna build last week and build it now and get this out of the way so that we can move on. And trust me, I'm not gonna do any major building off camera because, I mean, I already have full freaking netherite now. So at least I'm a builder, not a PvPer, so y'all didn't miss what I hope that you're here for. I want to build. Okay, so now it's just gonna be easier to build. This is the location I've decided we're gonna put the stables. I decided this a while ago, but, you know, I just wanted to go ahead and get it sorted. So I'm gonna try to sleep so we can get rid of the rain, and then I'll talk more about it. Oh crap, it's getting day, I need to hurry. Alright, rain gone. We can finally get started on building. I'm not gonna go crazy on this. I don't want it to be too big. We don't have a lot of room to go that way because that's the whole, you know, man cave things right there, so we're gonna try to keep it into this little spot, and if we need more, I'll make more room, but I'm gonna have most of the, I don't know, quote, prized horses in here, and then before I head to the castles, I'm gonna go ahead and put fencing along here, and just have the other horses and cows and everything roam around freely. Also, Dio, he's online right now, made this into a blimp, just like I wanted to do. He made the creeper farm into a blimp, and I absolutely love it, so thank you so much, Dio. Definitely meant air balloon. This is kind of what I'm having in mind. So I'm thinking that you're gonna ride in. What? Okay. You're gonna ride into the town, and this is gonna be where the stables are at. So we'll have this spot for a horse, this spot for a horse, and then here's a walkway, and then this and this as stables or stalls as well. So we'll have room for about 4 horses, unless we put 2 in each. Then there's more. For here, and then we're gonna have a major stall over where the castle is so that we can store a bunch more. But I think this is good for now. This is a good outline. I'm using the barrels as like the beginning of the pillars, and then I'm probably gonna have it come up with spruce to keep in with the theme, and then mix in some oak and some birch logs to, you know, continue the theme. I'm gonna bring these up a little bit. I'm not too sure where I'm gonna pop it off at. I think that this is gonna be like a higher roof on this one, and then it's going to slope down here, kind of like that. But I'm not too sure, and every time I pre-plan, I always end up changing it. So, it's going to be a tough one. I'm probably going to do the rounded bit here, and then maybe just continue the round all the way around, just like wrapping around the thing, and then have it slope out. I'm not too sure. I think that's probably what I'm gonna end up doing. But I'm just gonna bring all of these pillars up until I think it's a good height, and then we will go from there. I don't know what I got going on. I'm not a huge fan. I'd rather this be pushed back one and the spruce logs be moved forward, but I don't have enough room to do that. Otherwise, and that the horses are in would literally be this big. So it's just gonna have to work, and I really want to get this over with so we can move on. So I'm gonna bring all of the walls up on all of these stalls. I'm basically just doing the same design that I used over here, so it's nothing special. And then I'm probably gonna bring this in for the top, and then start on the roof. And I will bring you guys back whenever I'm getting on the roof, or if something more interesting happens. So yeah, this is about what I'm doing, just mixing it up with logs and oak, and bringing all the fences up. Much as I want to leave it as just one layer of fences, it's too dangerous because someone could come right here and then stab the horses, and that wouldn't be fun. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to cover this up without it looking too bad. But with that said, the main shell is down, so now we need to start on the roof, and I'm gonna make the interior look nicer. And I don't know if I can break this. Yeah. I'll figure out something with this. But for the roof, I was thinking something super simple like this, and just have it go like that across there, and then turn and do it the same thing over here. And then maybe have a little overhang coming off right there. I'm not too sure if I'm going to do that because it might be hard to ride horses through. But something along those lines. So I'm going to go ahead and bring this roof back that way and then figure out what I'm going to do with this roof because that could be more complicated. If I do have it turning though, and it basically that design, but on this side, then I can have it come down a little bit, but I'll have to leave room for the horses so you don't bump your head. So I guess we will see. I've kind of decided on putting trapdoors right here, like this. So you can't jump up here and try to hit them, and hopefully that will be enough protection to keep anybody from killing our horses, because that would really not be cool. I would be big sad. And I need to go get a bit more oak, but that's basically the idea that I'm going for here. I think it's pretty cute. It's simple, really simple, which is what I was looking for, and then I need to go ahead and decorate the terrain, and honestly, I need to go and clean up a lot of this area and finish off some small things, which I won't do on camera, but yeah, so I'm gonna bring this roof back and we'll see how it looks. Okay, so I finished up the stables and I've moved some horses in, and as I was doing it, I was like, yeah, this is a smart idea, and then I remembered I didn't make it completely safe all in here. So I'm just gonna keep some horses in there and some over there so that we can still breed if someone comes along and kills these guys, but I think they're gonna be okay. So yeah, finished up the barn, or the stable. It didn't take long at all, actually, and I moved the horses in, added a few lights, and I'll add random details here and there whenever I'm cleaning this area up. But I think I can safely say that this is a done and dusted build. And that means we can take this off the board. Awesome. Let's see, do we have anything else that we need to take off? We'll take off this because basically done so much with that. The grinder has been made by Espel. Oh. Thank you, Espel. Let's see what else. Light up caves and make Cass rage quit. I am so glad that they've left so many nice messages for me. But I think this is the last on the major things that I want to do today. And Espel just added another one. And then vanished. Look who's come out to visit! Herbert! Remember that bee I had tied up forever? Yeah, well now he has a home and he has come out to say hello. Hello, Herbert. I love you. Alright, so here is the base area that we have to work in. I got a good shovel so I can start clearing out some space. We're probably going to need more room, and I'm going to have to bring this mountain down, but for now, I just want to at least get out an outline of some buildings. Now, what I do today, nothing is permanent. I still need to mess around on creative and see what I like, but I think it'll be good to at least get started today, which is the hardest part, the blank canvas. I see you. Don't try it. Stop it. Oh. Rude. I'm trying to talk. Okay, anyway, I got a little camp design going, and it's just really simple. Just somewhere I can throw my stuff. And I've actually started this. I have a gatehouse idea on creative that I've messed around with for about an hour or two. And I think it looks good. I'm gonna have to collect a lot more materials before I can actually start on it, so I'm gonna have to go and do that. So I got this little camp design going just to throw all of my stuff in while I prepare to build, and I even brought a horse that I don't have a name for yet. I'm terrible with naming things. But I've started this. I decided that I want to go ahead and build the gatehouse first, and then we'll build the rest of the town, or the castle, into it. So I have a design on creative I've been messing with for the past hour or so. So I'm going to have to go collect materials before I can start on it. But I think I'm going to try to go ahead and at least get part of the gatehouse done today, and then we will work on the rest later. This is going to be a wall that goes around like this, and then it's going to continue into the gatehouse, and then the actual castle is going to connect there, and have the whole thing right here. And then I'll probably have a little bit of a courtyard right here. So yeah, I'm excited. Alright, spent some time gathering materials and actually just stealing them from my friends. And I got andesite, some gravel. We're going to need a lot more than that. And stone. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the design. It's mostly going to, it's going to be this great, like this, I can speak. It's going to go from gravel, and then it's going to move up into andesite, and then finally stone at the top. So this is just the outline, and I'm not actually keeping it like this. There's actually a good number of details that are going into it. So I don't know if I want this to be the permanent design. I do, but I'm afraid that if I make, because it's not super tall, and I don't know how tall I want the actual castle to be, but I know I want it to be, like, you know, cool and have, like, little triangles and stuff. So, triangles. Pointed roofs. So I don't know if I want to keep this the height that it's going to be at, but I can always change it later. So we're just going to go crack on with it. I kind of got a base going for some of the towers, because this is going to be a tower and that's going to be a tower, and then there's going to be a gate right here. And I kind of like it. I'm a little, I don't know yet. It's going to go back some, and so this section's going to be thinner, and then there's going to be like, you know, your average castle-y top. But I know that I'm probably going to do a red roof for the actual castle, so I might try to incorporate some of that into the actual build. Sorry, I keep walking. In claims, oh my god. But I'm probably going to try to incorporate some of that with the towers too, but I guess we'll see. I'm going to go ahead and start the interior, or not the interior, but the other section of this side and bring it up. And this is what I was talking about with the gradient. So we just have like gravel, goes andesite, and then smooths out the stone. All of this is going to be covered right on this side, and the other two sides I'll decorate more, but I'd add more spruce to make it a little bit less stony. But for now, I mean, it's going alright. Alright, so this is what I got so far. I'm finally finished all the sides, except I forgot to put the little window right there. So I already showed this part that I've already done in the last clip, but I went around and did these sides too. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple design. It's a lot of stone, and I'm probably going to try to break that up as I get more stuff done. But as I get a style for what I want the castle to be like, this will probably change to match it more. If I want the roof to be red, which is what I'm thinking, you know, to match the Valyrian style, then I'm gonna need to add some red into here somewhere. I'm definitely gonna add some of our banners on these sides, probably indented in here, like right here and here, and I need to fix this stuff here. This is probably not gonna be a door. I need to put some, like, maybe stripped logs and some lanterns, and then this is gonna be the main gate to get into the actual castle area. And eventually I want there to be, like, you know, houses and villagers and stuff wandering around this area. And then there will be a big road that connects to this, which leads back to the farming village, and everything will be interlocked. So yeah, I really like how it looks so far. It's pretty simple, decent. I want to throw on some lanterns and some other details, but first I'm going to copy this over and put it right here, and then start making the gate afterwards. Alright, thankfully that didn't take nearly as long as the other one did. I just realized I missed that block right there. But because I'd already built it once, so it was actually much easier to build it a second time. So let me just go ahead and fix that real quick, because it's bugging me. And then we can finally get started on the actual gate part of it. But I just, can I stick it? Yes, okay, cool. What did I miss here? Is this slab? Is it some slabbage? These are one low. Trying that again. I seem to finally fixed it. I had this one too short, so I brought it up one and brought the pillars back up, and everything looks right now. So we're going to stick with that. Also, say hi to Socks. We're going to stick with this, and then I'm going to start working on the actual main gate part. I have a design for it as well that I've messed around with on Creative. It's a bit simpler than this, and why did I even walk around the back? Dang it! It's a little bit simpler than what I have going on now. It's just, you know, the same design, so it hopefully shouldn't be too difficult. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and clean my inventory a little bit, grab the materials I need for that, which are basically the same thing, and get started. So for here, I'm wanting to do the same thing with the gravel, where it is the bottom layer and it goes up into andesite. So that's why I'm gonna just quickly replace all this stone with gravel, so that we can get that going, and then I need to clear out the spot where the actual gate is going to be and how you can enter the village. This is about 6 blocks in total on its own, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I kind of want to do some andesite. Then we'll have 5 and 6. So we're going to go ahead and bring this up that much, and then start working in the details. So let's see, how long, the space in between is 4, so this is right. Let's get rid of this. And then let's bring this up again and have it mismatched, completely random, with the andesite versus the gravel. Well, not completely random. We want more gravel on the bottom and andesite as we go up. But we don't want it to look exactly like this side. So that's what I'm trying to do here. On this 4th block, 3, 4, I want to go ahead and start the archway. That is not what I wanted to do. Start the archway for the door. I'm gonna bring it around this side too. And we're gonna do a similar door as the one we did at the barn, where we use trap doors along this area, and then we use spruce doors right here and here. So I'm going to try that in a moment, but first I want to get the main structure down. And there we go. Something super, super simple. I'm not completely done. I still want to add some details up here and all along these walls. I'm probably going to have like some kind of pulley system with a chain to make it look like you have to lift this gate up to get in, even though you just walk through the door, but shh. So I really want to do something like that, and I actually like it. I think it turned out pretty well. Again, it might be on the shorter side, but I'm not too sure yet until I get the rest of the build going. But I think this is a strong start, and I'm really, really happy with it. As this beautiful day comes to a close, so does this video. I have to actually get going. I'm completely out of time. Sorry it took a while for this video to come out between the last one. I got really super busy and was out of town for a while, and then all of this happened. All this netherite. I know, I'm sorry. Again, I promise. It wasn't intended. But I think we got a good amount done. We got the stables covered, finally moved to the new area, started this beautiful little gatehouse here, and hopefully the castle will be getting going before long, and maybe even some politics are in the horizon. Some possible wars are starting to spread around the server, so maybe Valyria will see its first battle soon. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, subscribe, and all that stuff. Join the crew, it's really fun. And yeah, I'll see you around.